Apprenticeships are a work-based training that are designed to meet the needs of employers. They're available to people of all ages who are in employment, although the government does target the funding that supports the training costs of an apprenticeship, so that if you're a 16 to 18-year-old, the government will fund 100% of those training costs. It would also fund 50% of the training costs for anyone aged between 19 and 25. Anyone over 25, the government will fund 25% of the training costs at the moment, but that may change. There's the Level 2 apprenticeship, which is the intermediate apprenticeship. Now that's equivalent to about 5 good GCSEs. There's the Level 3 apprenticeship, otherwise known as an advanced apprenticeship. Now that's equivalent to about 2 A-levels. And then there's the higher apprenticeship, which is a Level 4 apprenticeship, which is equivalent to about a foundation degree. Apprenticeships tend to come with 3 elements to them, and it's important that those 3 elements are understood, because there's the key skills, which is about the literacy and the numeracy, which are essential skills for employment today. There's the technical certificate, which is an opportunity to bring in new knowledge and new ideas for that apprentice. And also then there's the NVQ, which assesses the competence, the on-the-job competence, the ability to do the job. On average, it could take somebody 12 months to complete a Level 2 apprenticeship, and on average somewhere between 2 to 3 years to complete an engineering apprenticeship at Level 3. That also depends on the skills that the apprentice will be bringing with them, because many apprentices might well already be doing the work that they are training on the apprenticeship to complete. The big issue for me is we need more employers to get engaged with apprenticeships. Wolverhampton has a particular challenge. In Wolverhampton, we have the lowest number of employers seeking to appoint an apprentice compared to any of the local authorities across the West Midlands. And young people applying for a vacancy in Wolverhampton are competing against more young people applying for the same vacancy. It's 21 per vacancy in Wolverhampton. The average in the West Midlands is only 7. Some companies worry that they can't take on an apprentice for a whole number of reasons. But in partnership between the City Council and City of Wolverhampton College and hopefully the university, we're aiming to put in place a scheme which will help alleviate those problems. It would be an apprenticeship training agency scheme which would seek to employ the young people by the college in partnership, and then place those young people out with the employer so they get the work experience, they get the time with the employer to get the skills that they need. That employer will then be building those skills so that when their order book changes, they've actually got that ready-made supply of new skills to bring on into the company. Apprenticeships are very popular indeed. There's something like 85,000 employers that take on apprenticeships. There's about 300,000 apprenticeships being employed. Research shows that there are many benefits of taking on an apprentice. For example, it increases productivity and therefore increases the company's competitiveness. It increases staff retention, and of course that reduces the recruitment costs. And finally, it increases job satisfaction, because the employees are better skilled, better able to do the jobs they do. The easiest way to recruit an apprentice is to contact your local training provider, whether that's the local college or a private apprenticeship provider. If you're not that familiar with your local training providers, though, you can go on to www.apprenticeships.co.uk to find out more about apprenticeship from the National Apprenticeship Service, or you could phone 08000 150 600 and that helpline will help you. What they would then do is talk to you about the needs of your company, the types of apprenticeships you'd need, the number of apprenticeships, and would put you in touch with the most appropriate training provider to meet those needs.